Hello and welcome to the third broadcast of VocTer Gaming. I am your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain. This is actually the fourth broadcast of VocTer Gaming. However, earlier today, I woke up, I prepped for this, I recorded it, and halfway through encoding, I decided to check it, make sure everything was going right, and none of the sound had recorded. So, first we're going to check that sound is enabled. Sound is enabled. That's fine. Microphone is on. Microphone is on. So, I did a massive long preamble before, but I really don't have the time to do that now as I've lost like an hour. So, we're just going to get quickly into this. I'm not going to do any background info on myself. Some quick shout-outs. Sorry about the coughing and that. It's very, very warm in my room. I've already been speaking for about 40 minutes. Now I've had to redo this. I have to keep my window closed because there are very loud birds outside that wake me up every morning. So some quick plugs. Big thank you to MZ from irc.funetic.net's #gaming chan, who is helping me. Showed me how to hide this replay timer, which is very nice. Now you don't know how long the game will last. Shout out to Alex Cyanide from Future Shock Wrestling, where I work, who is an avid watcher of the videos and enjoys them, and played some 2v2s with me a while back, and we were absolutely terrible and lost every one of them. This replay was sent to me by my friend Psion from the XKCD forums. He's a Masters level zerg, as far as I am aware. I think I've got that right. He's a very, very top player, very good. And he sent us this game because it's quite exciting and of a decent length. The first two games I did between Demaga and Strelok were very, very kind of short introductory games to test the equipment, test the uploading and all that. So I'm just going to get straight into this because I want to get this over and done with so I can watch the GSTL. Because you know, my Liquibet is doing quite well at the moment, and I will hope that today will be the same. So we're just going to jump straight in. So here we have Psion, the Masters level zerg here, in the southeast, and he is playing against Petitex in the southwest. This is a ladder game, so you never really know what to expect. It is on Typhon Peaks, which is a huge map. So many bases. You can see really large macro games on this that can last a while and go through all the upgrade trees. I'm sorry about my voice or my coughs or whatever, but you're just going to have to deal with it today because the technology is imperfect. Now Psion is going to scout northwards with this Overlord. That's not going to do much good because obviously Petitex, I keep going to call him Strelok. You can tell that my attention is slipping. Sorry about this. You can see Petitex is over to the west. Dropping the supply depot, this SCV is going to head up north to scout, to try and find Psion, but obviously he's over here. Oh, and of course, because I've just done this, I've not set everything up. We've not got the production tab, we've got these. There we go. Everything's nice and pretty. Everything's set up. Here we go. Don't forget you can send me your replays or links to replays you like to VocTer Gaming, VocTer Gaming @gmail.com. I will watch them all and probably cast them. Now here we see a what I would normally call a proxy barracks. However, it is as far away from Psion as his own base is. So that's not going to do him much good. We see now dropping another barracks here, so there is going to be some early 2-racks aggression. The question is, when Psion sees this, will he notice that it's slightly late? Especially if he comes to check this gas and sees no gas. Sometimes they do a gas first build, which allows you the fastest Banshee possible. We do see Psion dropping a nice early hatchery. Going hatch first, always good. Dropping the spawning pool. We'll drop an extractor soon because you do want zergling speed. That is super important for any zerg because until then zerglings are absolutely useless for anything but scouting. This drone will see the no gas and yep, sees no gas, knows this barracks is here, he's going to get walled in and therefore killed. Petitex now goes up, checks that Psion's not in this base, which he is not. He's going to go over and check this dark area here, but he's going to also find that he's not there. This Marine is going to come out, will cross paths with this Overlord. Now, we should see an instant response from Psion. The minute he sees this, and that spawning pool finishes, we should be getting 6 to 8 zerglings, as fast as possible. Out comes the Queen, and there go the first 4 zerglings. Popping back in here, we see the orbital command is morphed. We should be getting zergling speed up here very, very shortly, I should imagine, the minute he's got the gas for it. And we see here, this Overlord is going to go down. Now, this is going to be absolutely annoying. Thoroughly, thoroughly annoying. Losing Overlords early in the game is awful for Zerg. Because it stops you responding very, very well to what's going on. We see 2 SCVs coming down, and Marines streaming out for this 2 racks pressure. Petitex does know Psion's here. These 4 Zerglings are going to come out, going to do what they can, but being slow Zerglings, they are going to do absolutely nothing. Sorry again for my voice. I talk a lot. I do these videos. I practice commentary for wrestling for the XWA DVDs. I practice my ring announcing, and we're going to see some really good harassment here from Petitex. These SCVs are going to go down, going to stop any bunker building. Very good by Psion. Zergling speed is being upgraded. This Queen is going to come out. Needs to be careful not to lose the Queen. Does not want that Queen to go down, and in fact does save it. But this hatchery is going to take some damage. That Overlord is going to go down. Supply blocking Psion again, but that will not matter because Psion is going to lose so many drones here and Zerglings as they come out. Needs to mass up Zerglings and then burst forth. There is no point attacking in dribs and drabs. Needs to mass up Zerglings, get a few more Overlords out. We see the Queen very close to death now. He's going to move forward. He's going to lose this Queen. Did not want to lose that Queen. That is very bad. But had used up all the energy on it, which does help. Another Overlord goes down. I'm going to stop Zergling productions after these 10, but that Overlord will finish anyway and will not be a problem. This Overlord now about to go down, goes down again. This is so frustrating for Psion. An attack like this, an early 2x attack, can completely decimate a Zerg. You can just get so many Marines out. Is going to be dropping a Baneling Nest. Is dropping a Baneling Nest. Where? Here. The Baneling Nest is here. Is going to help to clean these up. However, all these Speedlings now are going to go down, and these Marines are going to come forth, attack the spawning pool. Not really worthwhile, probably not going to kill it. Would be better off attacking these drones, especially now that Zergling speed is finished. Out come the Zerglings, and they should just about clean up these Marines. They do, they manage to clean up the Marines, however there are more Marines coming in over here. This attack is not finished yet. All these Speedlings go down. And as we see, going to do even more harassment. There's an Overlord here he could take. There are some drones here he could take out. This is a very, very effective early harass. And as we can see, it's allowed him to get up the factory, it's allowed him to start building the command center. If we go back, there is nothing at all that Psion can do about this until he amasses some more Zerglings or possibly gets some Banelings out. We shall see. He's going to move into this base, could attack the Queen. He's going to take that Queen down. Is that Queen going to go down? Nope. Pulling all the drones now, pulling all the drones. That is how you tell a Zerg is in trouble. When he pulls the drones, everything is going horribly wrong. Does take the Queen down, but he does get his the last inject lava off before that, allowing him to get some Zerglings out again. Should clean up the last of these Marines. Yep, all these Marines now going down. And we see just a few more outside of the base, a couple more headed down. That's pretty much the end of the harassment. But has done so much early damage to Psion, has slowed down his economy, forced so many Zerglings, and there's nothing he's going to be able to do to get in this front at the moment. It's nicely walled off. This command centre's nearly finished, the factory's finished, adding a reactor. That reactor will be for the starport. I don't think we'll be seeing Hellions. I think we'll be seeing siege tanks because of the effectiveness of Banelings. The starport will be for Medivacs, maybe a few Vikings to harass the Overlords. We see 2 more racks going down here. Just a huge early advantage for Petitex. But we see Banelings morphing now. Banelings morphing, he's going to try to bust into the front of this. And if we just take a quick look at the units killed, 11 workers killed to 3 so far, and 68 units killed, 74 now. Absolutely huge. These banelings, though, are going to come in. These banelings are going to take down possibly this barracks and both supply depots. They all strike. The barracks nearly goes down. Both supply depots go, and these zerglings now are going to come in. They're going to absolutely decimate this worker line of Petitex. This is going to be huge. This is exactly what Psion needed to do. He needed to take out the economy of Petitex to try and get things on an equal footing. This is absolutely fantastic play from Psion. This attack does get taken out. These two zerglings are going to run away now. We see more zerglings outside this base, but has rebuilt the supply depots, has repaired the barracks. These will not get in, forced to run away, especially with the two bunkers going in now. But we do have a zergling morphing to a baneling here. This will be brilliant. More and more zerglings now streaming in. This barracks floating over. Will he see? Will he see the banelings here? Does he have vision of them? Sorry, wrong person. He does not have vision of this area. Absolutely fantastic. The second baneling is morphing now. These could do real damage. Needs to check this corner. And in fact, 3 Marines are about to do just that. Are going to see these banelings, but they have finished morphing. And the 3 Marines go down, but the 2 banelings go down. All these zerglings trying to attack here, but these bunkers are going to stop all that kind of aggression. Zerglings forced now to go home. But, however, the food count has equalised for both. And if we check, it is exactly 11 workers killed to 11 workers killed. This is going to allow Psion to get ahead in the drone count, in the worker count. Fantastic. Still 83 units killed to 42 for Petitex. But with the speed that Psion and in fact any Zerg can pick up Zerglings, that's going to mean nothing at all. That workers killed is what's really important. But now we see the siege tech going down, which is going to stop any further baneling aggression. We see 2 tech labs going down on the racks, which is going to be combat shield and stim. Not going to see marauders in this game, I don't think. They are useful against banelings early on, but we'll have the siege tech out for that. So that's not really going to do much. This hatchery is now morphing to a lair, going to allow upgrades for Psion. Going to allow some tech advancement, very important. Does scan it, does see it. However, I like the use of putting the lair at the expansion. They're in fairly close proximity by air, which would allow drops to come in here and do a lot of damage to this kind of any tech that's built around here, like the baneling nest. So building the lair here, which is a bit more defendable, you will get a base here, you could get a base here. It will allow slightly more defence. And as we can see, the infestation pit going down. We are going to see infestors in this game, ladies and gentlemen.